morning, good morning, good morning. Miss Aurorah is back. Secured entrepreneurs. Miss Aurorah had to start this day extremely early. This has truly been a mad dash to the Secretary of State's office, okay? I want to thank all of the new secured entrepreneurs who have jumped on board. Many of you found the link to get onto the calendar. I don't even know where that link is, okay? And then most of you emailed Jessica to get onto the calendar. So I want to thank everyone. I'm excited to work with all of you. We all know that we have until January 1 to get all of our registrations in if we do not wish to have to file a registration with FinCEN in the first 90 days of the year, okay? So if you know that you still want to register your limited liability company and you want it to be anonymous, please info@aurorahdayconsulting.com or hit one of the links in the description box to get onto the calendar, all right? Now, what Miss Aurorah wants to do is start answering a lot of these questions that have come in since the FinCEN video and some of the videos that I spoke about certain trusts, okay? So in this video, I'm going to answer the question that was under the video that Miss Aurorah was debunking the gentleman who was talking trash about private trusts, okay? And the question is, how is it that charitable trusts actually serve the public? Like, what do they really do? And would you name an individual as a beneficiary of a charitable trust? So I'm going to get into the charitable trust, which will segue into the charitable remainder trust, as well as the charitable lead trust. All right, can we do that? Okay, so for those of you who do not know who I am Miss Aurorah Dey, and this is the Secured Entrepreneur Movement. Somebody say Merry Christmas, okay? It's just Merry Christmas, because Miss Aurorah did not think we were going to have another VIP before the new year came in, but Miss Aurorah was wrong. I want to thank the VIP that we will be having right before we ring in the new year. I'm extremely grateful and ready to serve. So now, the charitable trust. Many of us know that the charitable trust is designed to benefit the public at large, right? So it is created to serve a charitable purpose that could be educational, religious, community development, the arts, environment, things like this. So the grantor is going to establish this trust to benefit the public at large for a specific purpose. Could be in any of the categories that Ms. Aurorah just named, right? Seeing as that is the case, there would not be an individual named as the beneficiary, right? And you all must forgive Ms. Aurorah, because somebody told Ms. Aurorah that I put too many R's in that word. You know, I'm from the Bronx, okay? Anyway, you would not name an individual, because what most people do not know is that if in fact an individual is named as a beneficiary of a charitable trust, that individual would have no legal standing to enforce that trust. Why? Because the actual individual who has the legal standing to enforce a charitable trust is the Attorney General in the state in which it is organized. Now, these are the facts. And I know many people don't like to accept what the facts are, because you're out here listening to all these buffoons and buffoonery going on the internet streets. Okay, but Miss Aurorah can only tell you what the law is, and Miss Aurorah can only tell you what goes on here at AurorahDayConsulting.com all day, every day, because this is what we do, okay? It is our business to know what the law is. We can't give anybody any illegal documentation or anything like that, okay? So know the charitable trust cannot have an individual being named as a beneficiary. Okay. Now, if in fact you do want to name an individual as a beneficiary, then you're talking about possibly a charitable remainder trust. Now, the charitable remainder trust, which we do a lot of here. Why? Because it is a wonderful estate planning tool that many wealthy people love to use. Great tax benefits, and you've got 2 sets of beneficiaries. Let me tell you how it goes. Okay. First, the grantor might be named as a beneficiary, or the grantor's heirs might be named as the first set of beneficiaries. Then a charity is named as a beneficiary. So what's happening? The individuals who are named as beneficiaries get an income payout from the trust, while the charity gets a principal payout from the trust. The secured entrepreneurs understand income principle of the trust. Okay. So if in fact you are desiring to name an individual, you must create a charitable remainder trust, not a blanket charitable trust that is only designed to benefit the public at large and has a specific charitable purpose. And let me not leave this out. When it is that a charitable trust is created and the purpose, the intent is not clear, the court is allowed to use a method that is known as Cypress, which is as near as possible. They're going to give that trust a charitable purpose that may be close to what they think the grantor was intending, or they're going to improvise, okay, and name a charitable purpose to give to from this trust. Okay, that is why the purpose must be clear. The other trust that some of you may have interest in, if you want to name an individual and attach a charity to the trust, is the charitable lead trust. Now, this is similar to a charitable remainder trust, but it's going to work a little different. Still great tax benefits, by the way. However, for the charitable lead trust, the charity is going to get income payments from the trust until the transitioning of the grantor. Once the grantor transitions, the remainder of the trust is returned back to the grantor's heirs, and the heirs of the grantor will begin to receive the income payment that the charity was previously receiving. Okay? So Ms. Aurorah just broke down 3 trusts that you may have an interest in as it relates to charitable causes, right? Charitable trust, charitable remainder trust, charitable lead trust. If you have any other questions about charitable trust and you did not hear Ms. Aurorah talk about some of the ones that you may have interest in, you already know you can comment below. All right. Or email info@aurorahdayconsulting.com. All right. So I hope that did answer the question. I'm going to get on to answering the other questions, and I'm going to try to get these videos up throughout today and the weekend. All right. So you all know you can find me, Miss Aurorah Dey, at AurorahDayConsulting.com. And until next time, ta-ta.